How you doing, all of you? I hope you're doing well. Have you ever had to change your opinion about someone because your first impressions on them have been proved wrong? There's one person right at this moment who's standing out as a fantastic individual, and that is that Tyson Fury. I happened to catch that interview. I was very impressed with that interview. He chooses his words very carefully. He doesn't waste his words or say unnecessary things. And when he does say anything, there's a great deal of wisdom behind his thought. He's a very spiritual person. I don't know whether you've noticed this. Don't judge a book by the cover just because you see him in the boxing ring knocking people out. That's not who he has ever been. He's always been much more than that. This is something my brother told me about 10 years ago, maybe longer, because my brother was a boxer. And so he was aware of Tyson Fury coming through before he was a professional. And he said to me, he's going to be something very special. But why, at the moment, he could literally just write his own check, couldn't he? Right at this moment, I should imagine that every professional news station, every quality interviewer, all want to interview Tyson Fury for, his unbelievable achievements. And I have to say, I followed boxing, since a knee eye to a grasshopper. I stayed up watching all the great fights with my dad when Muhammad Ali was fighting, the Thriller in Manila. I've seen all the Marvin Hagler fights, Alan Minter fights, Bruno fights. We come from a family that like boxing, very much so. And we like boxing, even though we was attending the meetings. Let's be honest about this. My brother, even though, he was a ministerial servant and then an elder, he's from boxing background. And so he'd always watched the boxing. Anyway, I'm not judging him. I've got my own problems, and I'm certainly not judging anybody. But that Tyson Fury, I don't know if you caught the interview, but I think it was Piers Morgan and his new program. And you could see that even Piers Morgan was in awe of him. And why wouldn't you be? I mean, look at him. He's a man mountain. He's successful. He's humble. He talks about how lucky he is. And I suppose this is a lesson for all of us. Is it just pointless going after material things all your life? Because that's never ever going to stop, is it? You're always going to want more. This is probably why these billionaires find themselves forever chasing more and more wealth. And then when they get a certain amount of wealth, they still want more, and it just never ends. But Tyson Fury he says, I've got everything I want. He says, I'm successful. I'm going to retire undefeated. I've got a beautiful wife. I've got beautiful children, lovely children. I want to be there for my children. I want to be there for them now because I've had to go away for 10 years and they've not seen me until, I came back at rest times. But when I'm on a campaign, I hardly ever saw them. I just think that the guy puts everything into perspective. I so wish other people in life had the same attitude as him. Honestly, he's just a marvelous, beautiful person to watch on the camera now when he's being interviewed. He will have his own program. Definitely. Tyson Fury will have his own program. He'll probably do a better job than James Corden. He'll do a better job than Piers Morgan. He'll do a better job than any of them. Because with Tyson Fury, it's from the heart. It's always from the heart. He's such a spiritual person. Have you not noticed this about him? And when he first started off in the boxing, I judged him wrongly. I thought he was from a family of gypsies. Well, yeah, okay, there might have been, gypsy background family, but I was wrong to have judged him like that, because he's much more complete spiritual person than anybody in this world right now. Seriously, that's a really huge statement to make. But he's got more spirituality than any evangelizer or any YouTuber, preacher. Tyson Fury is the real, genuine heart person that we'd all really do well to copy. He's a great person. My biggest respect goes to that man. And I'm glad I'm wrong about him. I'm glad that my misconception has been proven wrong. And I would try not to unduly judge anybody again, because it's hardly fair, is it? Right, one more day for work and then a little break time, which won't be too bad, will it? Bank holiday Monday. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, I have to say. Right, see you all. It was only a quick one. Bye bye.